you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. Welcome to the Sunday night Kipper edition of Tarot Nights. Yeah, it's always fun to do Kipper readings, and I am glad to have you all here. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you all had a good weekend, and I know the weekend is winding down, and or it could be over according to where you are, right? Where in the world are you? Well, it could be tomorrow already. If so, you can tell us the future. What is it going to be like tomorrow? Other than that, though, yeah, let's get you guys in here. I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing well. Yeah, what a great crowd. Good crowd tonight. Very nice to see everyone here. Yvonne and Lisa. Pinky Lee, welcome. Hello. It was good to see you this morning at Joyce's show, The Violet Sage. Don't forget her. I guess you guys remember, we did some collaborations together, The Violet Sage and I. She has shows on every Sunday morning, and I believe that's at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. I think that's when it is. I could be wrong. Pinky Lee will straighten me out, though. So anyhow, Pinky Lee's one of her moderators, and I saw them this morning, so it's great to have you here, Pinky. And Pinky and I share a birthday, so we're like twins from just many, many years apart. She's much younger than I am. I guarantee it. Hello, Freedom and Sailor Moon and Barb. Destiny, how are you? Austin, hey, it's good to have you here. Bartman, nice to have you. It is good to see you all. So we are doing Kipper tonight. Yeah, we're using our Kipper fortune telling deck by Tiro Marchetti. And, well, that's always an exciting time, right? When we get to do Kipper readings. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Destiny. It's good to see everybody. I'm glad everybody is here, and I'm glad you're all doing well. All right. So we do Kipper readings. We're going to tell you, we do Kipper readings because of Bartman. Bartman does does Kipper readings on Facebook, where he just posts them. It's not live readings; they're just posted readings, but they're very good, and they're always fun to read to see what the things are. But I saw the cards, and I was like, "Wow, that's really cool." I need to ask, what in the world are they? And we had a big conversation, obviously, about them, and he told me about them, and I ended up ordering them, and that's how we ended up doing Kipper Night. So check him out. Check him out on YouTube. He has made his 1,000 subscriber mark. He has hit the all of the goals required to have Super Chat, which is a way to donate, a very easy way to donate. And well, he is doing really well on his YouTube channel. So I told him today, you're going to be a star, a big YouTube star. Like some of those other YouTube star people that I don't know anybody. But anyhow. So Yvonne, can you have a reading, please? Yeah, we're doing these different today. I'm not doing that huge 8-card spread. We're going to try this very, very differently today, or tonight, I should say, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Late night, early night, afternoon, after lunch, after dinner, after drinks, after whatever. All right, so general reading for you, Yvonne. I think you have community. I can't even talk. Community, adjudication, expectations, and mature woman. And to me, so this is what this is telling me is, yeah, you're going to have a group, right? You're going to have a group of people who always support you. There's always that group of people who always support you, But there's one person who seems to always be getting in some sort of trouble, right? Not a far stretch. I know it's yeah, I'm not making it up. It just isn't a real far stretch from things that we've talked about before. But I do think, like I said, you have a community around you. They all want to take care of you, right? This big community. We call that community family. We call them the Fabulous Farrells, the Fabulous Farrell family. But one of the people in that family is always in some sort of trouble, always getting into something that they should not be into. I'm not saying they're always going to court, because that's not always the case, but I do think that they are always in trouble, right? And everybody to now especially this whole group, the Fabulous Farrell family, now expects this type of behavior. Nobody expects things to be any different. Nobody expects that they get better. Nobody expects them to get any any change, for there to be any changes in these facts, not in the near future. Everybody just seems to expect it, right? It's going to take some patience to get past all of that. It always takes patience. It's been taking patience for quite a while now, unfortunately. But you don't give up. It's not saying give up. It's just saying, yeah, it's time to start just expecting these things to be the case. If you want to still be part of this person's life, if you want this person to still be part of your life in some way, shape, or form, well, then you're going to have some patience and expect it. The only person who really doesn't feel this way is the person who is the most mature woman in your whole big Fabulous Farrell family. And we know who that is. I'm not talking you, Yvonne. I'm not talking the oldest sister. I'm talking the oldest woman in the family. So that's what I get for you. I hope that these readings like this are better than they were when they were the big 8-card spreads, and it wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. So let me know. Let me know if your reading makes sense. Let me know if you like your reading. If it, I understand if it's sad. Well, you're not going to like the outcome of the reading, but was it truthful? Was it close to the truth, or, kind of hitting the mark right on the head kind of deal? So, Lise, can you have a future Fabulous Farrell family reading? Of course you can. So I was talking to Bartman today, and he did tell me, that there is, there's other ways to read these. And he does a 3-card read on Facebook and explained to me, just that's how he does them. And all. And I said, well, you can just expand that out then to 4 or 5, 6, however many cards you want. And he said, yeah, definitely. So I didn't want to go 5 cards. I think 5 cards with Kipper or Lenormand is too many. And for me personally, for a live show, I think 3 cards is too short. So I went with 4. It was my own choice. It was my choice. So it looks like you have something coming to you, Lise. Something is coming your way that you're not expecting. You are not expecting it to come your way. So what is that going to be? Of course, it's going to be something that you it's gonna be a gift. It's going to be whatever it is, right? If it's good stuff, and it will be good, because unexpected income is all about something good. It's not it wouldn't be something bad unexpected. It's unexpected income. Um, Usually I would say yes, that's what it means. It really just means plain on out there. You've got money coming in that you didn't expect, and of course that would be a gift. And that may be the case. That just might be the case. But if it's not actually money, then it's still going to be something good that comes your way. And it will not be expected, but it will be a gift to you. And this is going to come from someone who is, again, older than you are in your family. Now, this could be anyone older than you in the family. I said to Yvonne when she got it. It's strange because, of course, she got the same card. But I told her, I said, this is the oldest person in the family, the oldest woman in the family. To you, I'm telling you, this is just a woman who is older than you, Lise. I know where you are on the totem pole of Farrell family, in the age group and the list, right? The list of Farrells. And so I do know there are several women who are older than you. So it can be any of them. So keep that out there. I think it's going to come. I think all this unexpected stuff is going to come in the form of some type of a message to you, right? Could be a text, it could be something written. It could be, actual letter writing, which doesn't happen much often anymore, but it could be email or text or something like that. And that's how I think you're going to actually receive it. So that's what I'm getting for you. I don't know if, I'll tell you, Lisa, I don't know if my readings lately for you have been so wonderful. Like on the mark, wonderful kind of deal. All right, yeah, you're having surgery on the 25th, Freedom. It's come up so fast. So fast. Right? Thursday the 25th. And how are things going to go? Will they keep you in the hospital or do you get to go home? Woo. Almost lost it there. Almost, but I didn't. I do have to make sure I am off by 7 o'clock tonight, so keep that in mind. So I am not looking at the bottom of the list right this second. And I don't know how many people are actually on there with questions. But if you want to guarantee a reading, donating early is definitely the way to go, because 7 o'clock I do have to cut off everything. All right, so this is what I got for you. This is what I'm getting for you, Freedom. I think this surgery is going to make you, it's going to be that long pathway, right, to making you feel better over a long time, right? And that's really what you want. You really want to feel good for forever, right? You don't want, who wants to feel bad ever? But yeah, you want to feel good forever. And that's what this is going to do. This surgery is going to help you. And that's extremely, that's going to be great for you. I do feel like this is something that I think there's somebody out there who doesn't really agree with you having the surgery. I really think so. I think there's one person who just doesn't want you to have this surgery, excuse me. But I will say that, you do have that feeling of love around you, and you do have that caring, and of course your fiance. But also I know your mother and stuff like that. I'm not saying, I understand this probably means your fiance first, obviously, is going to be there. He's going to help you. He's going to be the one who has to take care of you, things like that. But I do think also that there will be other loved ones that are helpful. Let's put it that way. That's probably the easiest way. I do think they may keep you for a day. I do think, it does look like maybe they will have you there overnight. Again, you're going to have a little bit of patience with that, because it's probably better to make sure everything is out of your system and everything is back to normal. Everything is good with sutures and incisions and all that kind of stuff overnight. So, yeah, definitely. I think they're going to keep you overnight. All right, Freedom. I think it's going to go okay, though. I do think it's going to be okay, because I think Pathway is telling me that this is going to be that long journey into you feeling better and getting better. Lovely Green, thank you so much for your donation. I did receive it. I saw it. Yep, just post your question, and there it is. And I will do your reading, because that's what happens when you donate, right? You get priority status. You get to move to the top of the list. You get to make sure that you are guaranteed a reading. Well, here it is. So, who is coming towards you in love? Who's coming toward you in love? Oh, well, things are looking good there. You will end up seeing a lot of the same cards. There's only 39 cards in this deck. Normally a Kipper deck is only 36 cards. This one has 3 extras. Chiro Marchetti just seems to like to do little extensions on his decks, extended decks. So this one is 39 cards. He's made up 3 extras. So you do see a lot of the same cards. All right, so who's coming towards you in love right now? I think you are, again, you're worried about this. This is something that you're quite concerned about. You're concerned that no one is coming towards you in love right now, and I have to say that, it's not going to be that nobody ever is coming to you in love, but I do think it's going to be a little while. It's going to take some time. There's going to be time that passes before this happens. So, it's not going to be next month. It's probably going to be a couple of months before someone comes toward you in love. But I do think it's going to be, when that happens, I think this is going to be somebody who is really good for you, right? It's going to be somebody who is exciting and ambitious, and again, wealthy. Now, maybe that doesn't always have to mean wealthy in money. It can also mean wealthy in other things, right? People have a lot of good qualities, and well, those qualities, of course, can make people feel wealthy, right? If you have a quality that is wonderful and everybody likes it, right? Well, that makes you feel good. And if you feel good, well, you feel like you're wealthy. You get that feeling. And that's what I think you're going to get. You're going to get somebody who has some really good qualities, and that's going to make them a wealthy person. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. Down the line, this could be something that turns into a much, much stronger relationship, a much more stable and secure, I guess is the word, maybe. It's a very long-term commitment. How about that? We go with that one, Lovity. So yeah, I think this person could definitely down the road be the person who makes this into a very long-term relationship. And of course, that would have to do with a courthouse and doing anything that has to do with court or anything that has to do with legal paperwork, like a marriage certificate. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Anything like that could absolutely be something that could happen down the line. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. I always appreciate your generosity. And of course, for that, you received your guaranteed reading. Barb, you are ready for spring, huh? You're all ready for spring. I don't blame you. I'm ready too. First day of spring is March 20th. That is my wedding anniversary. Oh, Barb, you changed your picture. Look at you. All smiley and sunglasses and hanging out in the sun. No wonder you want spring. Look at you go. Having a good old time there, it looks like. I don't know where you are, but it doesn't matter. Does not make any difference, apparently, where you are, because you're looking happy, and that's all that matters. What a great picture. Always nice. Always nice to have a nice picture. And well, look at what you're getting here. You're looking for a relationship reading, and well, there's a lot of good things here, right? There are a lot of good stuff. Definitely. So, I think right now you are in someone's thoughts. Someone is thinking of you, right? Here they are. This is the person. They're thinking of you. They've made a nice drawing of you. But yeah, I feel like that's it. You are in someone's thoughts. Now, if this was a reading for CM, I would tell her it was absolutely her, because it looks like those are the initials on the paper here, right? It almost looks like a CM. Yeah, for our dear friend CM, Crystals and Paint. Yeah, so we'll tell her that one day when she comes into the show. Maybe she'll be here later. But yeah, Barb, for you, somebody is already thinking about you, right? And you're waiting. You're just waiting patiently. You're hoping for someone to come along and sweep you off your feet and be dashing and wonderful and all those great things. And well, I certainly see where that can happen. I can see that happening. I can see where it would happen, right? Yeah, I can absolutely see where these thoughts turn into something more, because they're thinking about you. You are hoping and all that somebody comes into your life, and of course, putting those together, gives you the Lover's card. Absolutely, to me at least. I think this person is going to be someone you already recognize, someone you know from your immediate now time to future. It'll be somebody not that not somebody from the past, definitely not. But somebody who is either around you now or who will be in the picture with you soon. And I think that's going to be really good, Barb. So there's a lot of good stuff out here. You heard me say once just by turning the cards over, I said, oh, this is going to be good for you. And sure enough, that's really what the feeling is that I got for it. All right. So that is what I got for you. Destiny, how are you? Okay, so now we're just going to call him KG. I know. Maybe he's around and we don't want to alert him. All right, so you'd like to know, what are KG's feelings toward you? Very interesting, right, Barb? Very nice. Nice and interesting. What are KG's current feelings for you? You always get that little hint of mystery with Kipper. I don't know what it is, but there's always that little bit of intrigue at the end of a Kipper reading. But when I'm finished with it, when I'm finished with it, it always keeps you hanging a little bit, right? Craziness. Destiny. What do we see here? What are we seeing? KG's current feelings for you. I think, all these feelings here in the beginning are for the main female, which would be you in this reading, right? You are the main female. Who else would it be? It makes you think. That's right. That's exactly it, Barb. It makes you think about things. All right. So I think KG is, quite concerned about how things are going right now, mentally as well as anything else, right? Because I think KG sees some sadness creeping in, some stress, and maybe some anxiety. And that's where the despair comes in as well, right? Both of them are tough cards to get. 30, 32 and 33 back and forth, right? Very sorrowful, very gloomy, very unpleasant. Those are all words that come into mind. These are all the feelings right now that KG has for you, the main female. Because I think he feels like, okay, these are things that you are feeling. You're feeling like there's stress. You're feeling that there's sadness. You're feeling anxious and maybe depressed a little bit. And that concerns KG. But if you just look past some of that, right? Yes, is there sadness? Probably so. But I think if he looks past some of that sadness and some of those kinds of things, I truly believe he is going to find happiness. He's going to find that you truly are okay. And even though you do feel sad at times, everybody feels sad at times. And truly, I think that's what's going to be found. If he would look past this with you, then he would find that you really aren't that sad. You can really be happy. You could be very happy. You could be, you can feel that maybe your dreams are coming true, that things are going your way. And well, hey, that's a great thing for you. So that's what I'm getting for you, Destiny. That is what I am getting. I hope I got it right. I hope I was close. Bartman, I know you've been waiting to see the Kipper show finally. Oh, look at that. He just popped right out, didn't he? Again, thank you, Bartman, for turning me on to these cards. I'll tell you, I do love the Kipper cards, and a lot of people seem to enjoy them as well. So your question is, how is your life turning out so far? So how's your life turning out so far? Let's see what we get for you. All right. All right, good. So let's see what we end up with here. Well, your life is turning out like most people's lives. In the beginning, of course, right? It's starting off that, do you have to do some hard work? Absolutely, you have to do hard work. You have to do, life is all about hard work. It's about, from the time you start working, there's always that time where, yes, you are going to have to put in your time, put in the work, do the jobs that are required, so that this way you can, move forward. This way you can move forward in life. That's what you want to do, isn't it? And, of course, that hard work is going to go along with your job, but it's also going to go along with everything else you do in life. Every little bit that you do in life is some part hard work. But a lot of time, right? There's going to be a lot of time at a job where you are working, that is your occupation, that's your career. And I think you are very close to a woman who is older than you, who is always there for you, there by your side to make sure that you're okay. And I think, there is someone who is, again, it's a woman, an older woman, someone older than you, who wants to make sure that you're taken care of, that you are not in bad health, that you are not, doing, to make sure you're not unwell. How's that for one? Right? That you are doing all right. So I think your life is turning out pretty much average would be the way. I mean, she's your female supervisor. Well, there you go. Making sure that you're okay all the time. That's good. And that would go along with your occupation again, and that would go along with hard work. But again, hard work is going to be part of everyday life. Every single thing you do, whether it's fun or not fun, there's going to be some kind of work involved with it. You have to do something, right? You have to do something for things to happen, for anything to happen. But yeah, average is good, you're saying, and I agree. I think average is good, right? You don't want to have a below average life. You don't want to have a terribly bad life. You want average. Average is good. This is what people do, right? They work hard. They have a career for a long time. And, the best you can hope for is someone to take care of you and look after you to make sure that you're all right. But I definitely feel like that's how life is turning out so far, right? So far. We haven't got to the retirement stage yet, that's for sure. That's where I'm in. That's where I get to be. So yeah, I definitely think that life's all right now. It really is. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's just kind of going along the way it should be going. So Thank you so much for your question, and thanks for always for being here. I do appreciate that, your support. And welcome to the Blue Crew. Haha, if you didn't notice that. Hello, Austin. What does the spirit want you to know? What does the spirit want you to know tonight? I want you to know that Night Reader cannot shuffle, even tiny cards, because these are small cards. They're not very big. I'll tell you, it's not easy having numbness in your hand. I throw the cards in there to my left hand, and when they hit, I can't feel them. I can't feel them right away. And then, so I don't know when to kind of clamp down on them to hold them in place. And then next thing you know, they go flying. You'd never know. I used to be a magician. I did. I used to be a magician. I used to do all kinds of magic. Card magic, coin magic. I always loved coin magic because I was a banker for years and years. So I used to do coin tricks, especially if I had kids come into the bank, into my office. I would take a minute out of my time to do a nice quick coin trick for kids and adults. Adults loved them too, so it was always good. Hi, Nima. Hey, Jane. It's good to have you guys here. Thanks for being here. Nima, thanks for being a new sub. I do appreciate that. All right, so what does the spirit want you to know? I think the spirit right now, Austin, is again telling you that, there is some news coming that is not going to be the best. But you seem to be expecting it to a point. You kind of have been patient and patiently waiting for this bad or sad news to come your way. So because you've known that this is coming. This, it tells you message of concern, right? And that's just what it is. It's sad news. It's something that's going to be a bit disappointing to you, unfortunately. But you've been patient. You've been ready for it. You've been kind of waiting for it. You knew that it was coming along, and you know that it's coming for the main male in the reading. So I think that would explain it to you a little bit better. I don't think this is coming for a little while, though, still. So even though you've been waiting for it, I think you're going to have to wait a little longer. There is still time for this to happen. And you know what? This may not be something that's set in stone. So there's still time for you to have the opportunity to change things. Whatever that is, whatever you think is coming your way that's going to make you feel disappointed right now. I think there's still time for you to change that whole narrative. All right. So that's what I get for you, Austin. Sorry. Somehow or another, again, my light got turned around. If anybody remembers, before I moved, I used to have random weirdness with my camera. My camera would always be adjusted kind of off a little bit. It would always get turned or twisted a little bit. Now it's the light that's in this room. Very strange. Very, very strange. Authentic Shorty. Hey, Moonchan, how are you? Authentic Shorty, good to see you as well. CJ, it's nice to have you here. I saw you this morning also on Joyce's show, on the Violet Sage show this morning. And it is good to have you here. Thanks for being here. It is good to have you. All right, we got about 40 minutes left, so keep that in mind if you want to guarantee a reading in the next 20 minutes for sure. Donations are the way to go. Otherwise, you just take your chance, right? You just take a chance and see if I'm able to pick it. And if so, great. But I do have a hard stop time tonight at 7 o'clock. So what's coming for you for the month of March? Authentic Shorty, my friend. Oh, I think things are pretty okay until you get to the ending. I think you are going to, I think people are going to recognize you for the things that you have been doing. They're going to feel like the things you do now are really a gift, really something that will, oh gosh. Yeah, somebody's really adjusted this light on me. Yeah, maybe that's better. It's bright. That's nice. It's right in my eye, but it's bright and nice. Okay. So yeah, I think that, people are going to know who you are because of something you're going to do. I think there is love coming your way for the month of March. If you're already in a relationship, I think it's just going to get stronger. And I think that if you're not in a relationship, well, then of course, then I feel like somebody's coming your way. It's going to be a good thing for you. It's going to make you feel good, right? It's going to make you feel like you're getting attention. And that's what you want, right? You want a little bit of extra attention. Everybody wants a little bit of extra attention. However, by the end of the month, I do think things start slowing down in the happy department right now. I think things may start to slow down a little bit. And, then you'll start to feel that, that weight of not having enough of something start to weigh you down a little bit. Can it be money? Yeah, it could definitely be money. It's poverty. It's a card called poverty. However, it could be other things that you are lacking that make you feel poor. Right? But yes, I do think that by the end of the month, you're probably a little low on cash. All right. Authentic Shorty. That's what I got for you. That's what I'm getting for you. So CJ 333. Trip 3s are 9, or if it's done just the way it's written, 333, it's 27. Which, if you take 27 and add the 2 and the 7 together, that's 9 also. Strange, isn't it? Again, I was a banker, so I'm really good at math. All right. It's you. You like the number 3, I know. Just some things to think about with the combination of 3, 3, 3. If you add them together, it equals 9. If you multiply them together, it equals 27. If you take 27, that's 2 and the 7, added together equals 9. Right? If you take 3 squared plus 4 squared, it does equal 5 squared, believe it or not. I know, craziness, isn't it? All right, so what's AP feeling for you right now? I think AP is feeling like there is, again, some sadness going on for you. You feel like maybe, I think AP is thinking maybe you're a little depressed. Maybe you're sad about things that have been going on, right? Because that's who they're thinking of. They're thinking of the main female in this reading. I think that's you, right, CJ? You're the main female in this, and there's reasons for concern. And I think AP feels concerned about you. AP is someone who is, always wants to play by the rules, always wants to make sure that they are, they're the person of authority. And I think they feel like, okay, well, if I am saying there should be concern, then there should be concern. And that's it. That's the way it goes, right? I think AP is kind of that way. But I think, again, I told someone else, and I think it was Destiny earlier, that if AP would look past this, they would see that you're not really all that bad off. Things are okay. You feel like, again, you feel happy. You feel like things are going your way. Things are happening in the right direction at the right time for you right now. All you want is for AP to come around and think about life with you together. And if AP would do that, well, then he would, AP would then see that, you are really happy. So that's what I get for you. All right, CJ? Wow, Barb, I blow your mind with my magical prowess. My mathematical prowess. Yeah, could do magic too. All right. All right. All right. We can always do magic, right? You take the official person card, right? You take that. You take the official person card and you put it right there in the middle of the deck, right? You see it going in the middle. You push it in there like that. You square it up like that. Give the cards a shake. And look at that. It's official person right on top again. Yeah. Anyhow, Sailor Moon, who would like to do a one-on-one collaboration with you in your HW project? And again, I don't remember what the project is exactly, and I really should remember it. Thank you, CJ. I'm spot on. I do appreciate that. Yeah, you're fine, but he thinks you're sad because he ran away from you. There you go. So who would want to do a one-on-one collab? I'll tell you, I wish, Sailor Moon, that your project was a tarot show, because I would love to do a one-on-one collaboration with anyone who's doing a tarot show. I've done them with Modern Priscilla Tarot many times. I've done them with Violet Sage many times. We've had some great tarot shows, collaborations. But who would like to do a collaboration with you on your HW project? All right, so I think this is a project, obviously, that you've been working on for a very long time. It takes quite a while, right? It's not something easy. It's not something that's quick and boom, 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 get it done and it's over with. It's a long time, right? It's a long road that you travel down. It's like a job, right? It's a career. It's like stuff like that. It makes you feel that way. And so you want to know who is going to work with you because you are the main female. Right now, I don't have anyone. There's no one that really comes to mind. There's no characterizations. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. No, I don't think so. There's no real way to describe someone from these cards that I have out here now. Just to say that this is somebody that you hope is going to, it's somebody that you would like to do this with. I think you have someone in mind. And then I also think that, maybe this is, again, someone that you are just being patient for and waiting for to come your way to help you because you know who you want to help. I think that's what it is. I really do think that you are, you know who you would like to help you with this project. However, you know that you have to have the patience to wait for them. So that's what I got for you. That's what I get, Sailor Moon. I know. That is all right. Okay. So Nima, I hope you're still here. Are you still around? I hope. Hey, Jane, how are you? It's good to have you again tonight. Thanks for being here. Hello, I am Lucky Lady. Anna.K. You're welcome, Sailor Moon. Nima, it's nice to have you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a new subscriber. Make sure you get those notifications. Make sure you get all notifications also, because this way you can see that I'm here every single night doing readings. It is free live tarot readings most nights. Sunday nights we do Kipper, and Wednesday nights we do Lenormand. The rest of the week is all regular tarot. They are free readings, but to guarantee a reading, donations take priority. All right. So thank you for your question. You'd like to have a general read, and I would like to give you a general reading. So we concur. Or we conquer. All right. So I think you have been through some difficult times lately. There have been things going on that just haven't gone your way. And it makes you feel like, okay, I'm down. I'm kind of down to the dumps. I don't feel good. There's no one or nothing out there for me right now, because it just seems like every time I do something, it doesn't quite go right. I end up in some kind of disagreement or trouble or issue with something or someone. And I think that's how you're feeling right now. I really do. I don't think you're married. I don't think you're ready for a wedding right now, because I don't think there's someone in your life for that right at this very moment. I don't think there is. If there is someone in your life, I don't think it's at a point right yet where it's ready for marriage. But I do see where there is someone who is older than you, an older man that is in your life, who really is, again, looking out for you, wants to make sure you're all right, wants to be a mentor to you. And I think you know who that person is. Well, I would say you would pretty much have to know who that person is. But that's what I'm getting for you, right? You are the main female. That's you for sure. So that's who it's talking about when we go into adjudication. Adjudication is about disagreements and about, being sad and not things not going your way, basically, right? I think you want to make a commitment to something or someone, and it just hasn't been there. But I think somebody is helping you. I think somebody is trying to help you feel better about the way life is, the way life's going, or anything like that. And sure enough, that's what I'm getting for your reading. All right, Nima. So I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, you were recently upset, so there you go. Yeah, I definitely was seeing that with the whole adjudication card again. You're very, very welcome. And again, thanks for being here. Tomorrow night's regular tarot night. Don't forget that. Do not forget that. That's important. So hello, Jane will end the Aries. Call you, text you, or anything this week or not. All right. We'll end the Aries call or text this week. Not to be confused with end the Sagittarius. All right. Let's see what we get. We'll end the Aries call or text this week or not. So I think, you're going to be happy that N, the Aries, who is the main male in this reading, because that's who we're talking about. I think you're going to be very happy, and you're going to find out that a conversation with N, the Aries, will be good. It will be a happy thing for you. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel like, joyful and good and happy, right? I think you're really hoping that N, the Aries, is the one, and that they are going to do, right, all the things required to do to get you to that ultimate commitment. And of course, that's really what you want to talk about at some point. You would like to talk about that now. You'd like to talk about that every single time you talk to N, the Aries. But it doesn't always come up, and it doesn't always work out that way, because N, the Aries, is not the most dependable person in the world when it comes to contact and contacting you. But I do think that would be your goal, right? Is for the main male in this reading, which is N, to do the right thing, get all the legal stuff taken care of, and make that ultimate commitment of marriage, because I really do feel like that's your main goal. But yes, I do think that N will get in touch with you this week, one way or another, call or text, either way. All right, Jane, that's what I get for you. All right, I've got time for one more reading, which is great because I only see one more up on the board, and that was you, lady, lucky lady. Lucky lady, it looks like you, or whoever's in that picture, of course, reaching for the moon, is in a wedding dress. So are we looking for little someone extra on the side other than the man in that picture? Or is that not you at all? It's just a picture you saw that you liked. All right, so here's what I get for you. This is what I get for you. Did you hear what I said, lucky lady? I said, the person in that picture looks like they're in a wedding dress. There's a man with them reaching for the moon. It's not you, huh? All right. So yeah, is there going to be someone out there, a new person? Again, the next lover? Well, here's the lovers. So yeah, there is. There's going to be a new one out there. I think there's going to be, dating going on, someone you meet that you want to date, someone you would like to have a relationship with at some point. That would be great, right? That'd be what you're looking for. I think you're looking for that relationship, and you want it to turn into something more. You want it to be a much stronger relationship where it's very long term. However, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this person is going to be a bit deceiving. They're going to make you feel like you can't really trust them 100% all the time. They're really just in it for the love parts of it. They just want the love, if you know what I mean. And I don't think that's really going to make you happy in the end. I think that's going to make you feel stressed. And I don't think it's going to be the kind of person that you really want in your life. So yeah, this looks like, someone is going to come your way. It'll be some dating and stuff and stuff. But there could be some stuff. We won't talk about it, but that's right there. But I don't think they're going to be the most honest person in the world, and that's going to make you feel bad, and that is not going to be a good, strong relationship. So I would say that you're going to want to wait. Don't take this next person as being the long-term person that you want them to be. Wait for someone else to come along after them. All right? So that's what I got for you. All right. So thank you all. Thank you all for being here on Kipper night. Remember, it was Kipper evening. Yep. And I hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you again for being here. I will be back again tomorrow. I'm here every night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern time at 6:00. I hope to see you all here tomorrow. We go back to doing regular tarot tomorrow, and you're very welcome. Yeah, there you go. Spot on. You're close with somebody, but you don't trust them. I understand. So, all right. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.